after downing Northern Ireland's David Lowry in today's quarter-final. Swan, in the red shirt, is the team's most experienced amateur fighter with 158 amateur bouts under his belt. And he needed all that experience and his extra reach to avoid the Irishman's punishing right hook. Swan's win means we still have 9 boxers in medal contention. Well, on 9.
And tonight it's semi-final time. First up in the red corner, the man from the red centre, from Alice Springs, James Swan, and his opponent, Scotland the Braves' Alex Arthur.
Red Jim, blue Alex, round 1.
You're watching featherweight semi-final action between James Swan and Alex Arthur. Swan from Australia in the red, Arthur from Scotland in the blue. And Jeff, James Swan has had the form on the board coming into this semi-final.
Very strong, very tough. He's looked very, very good here in this tournament thus far. But let's just hope he hasn't had the same judges we had in the last fight.
Swan had a bye in the first round, beat the Indian Gurmit Singh in the second 16-5 and had a great victory over Lowry of Northern Ireland in the quarterfinals.
Beautiful body shot there. He just dropped him with it. And didn't get a point for it. We're 1-0 down. The referee didn't even see this, yet he still comes back now and takes a point. Didn't even see the punch. Didn't even know the Scottish guy went down.
Swan continues to press the action. There's a nice right hand from the Aussie. The Scottish fighter very much on the back pedal here early in the first round. Under a minute remaining.
James Swan trying to show who's the boss out there, and that's what he's got to do here. He's got to have it in his both hands. This fight is solely going to rest in James Swan's hands.
Swan, the 5 times Australian champion since 1993.
Beautiful right hand by Swan that doesn't get a point again.
It's Arthur ahead by 5 points to 2.
I'd like to see a replay of that body shot from the first round, because I'm sure it was a nice, legitimate shot.
There's a right hand from the Scottish fighter. Once again, Swan going to the body, and a standing 8 count now being issued to Arthur.
7, 8. I can't believe this referee. He's taken another point off him.
Well, that is quite extraordinary.
He puts a count on him.
So James Swan really behind the 8 ball as round number 1 comes to a close. You're watching 3rd round action in this featherweight semi. James Swan of Australia in the red, Alex Arthur of Scotland in the blue.
And Swanee will come home. He wants a medal badly. He wants a gold medal. It would be an even fight right now if he didn't lose those 4 points for the low blows.
Swan told by his corner just to give himself a little bit more room on the inside. Step back. Nice right hand there by the Australian. And he closes the gap by 1. Swan has his man backed against the ropes. Another clubbing right hand from the Aussie.
The Scots getting a message to move around, move away, keep away from his tougher, stronger Australian opponent. That was a beautiful straight jab to the body again. No point for that.
Well, it seems to be the trend in this competition not to score body punches. The Aussie is perhaps rushing just a little bit, Jeff. He is becoming very susceptible to the right hand of his Scottish opponent.
Yeah, well, I think that's because he's now staying, instead of being right on him and working and then just giving himself a little bit of a step back while he's working, he's jumping in and out now.
Another beautiful right hand there from the Australian, but it doesn't score, and it's Scotland ahead by 12 points to 8. And the winner of this featherweight semi-final will go on to fight for gold. The loser is assured of a bronze medal. James Swan won that coloured medal in the '94 games. He'd be hoping to go two better here in '98. Swan, our most experienced fighter here at the Games, 154 fights for 130 wins.
Well, that's the punch. Well done, Swanee. No points.
Arthur is proving a very awkward customer, though, Jeff. He's circling around the ring, giving angles.
Yeah, he's just doing enough. Like, he hasn't impressed me at all.
In the previous round, in the quarterfinals, in fact, he beat Adam Kassim of Uganda.
Yeah, I had big raps on Kassim, but again, I'm not, I've said it many times, may as well just stop, but the scoring system is absolutely terrible. Some of these kids, have been in very close fights, if not won fights, and they haven't been close to getting a decision.
Swan now has his man backed against the ropes,
and
tries to dig to the body.
Another thing I'd like to ask, Matthew, where was the warnings for Swanee's low blows? I mean, first low blow, 2 points off. Second low blow, 2 points off. Where are the warnings? Like, it wasn't deliberate.
That's very true. There's meant to be 3 warnings given by the referee.
Well, unless the referee thought it was deliberate, but it wasn't.
Well, I don't know how he can tell that.
Well, who knows how they can tell anything in this sport.
Well, there's just one round remaining in this semi-final in the featherweight division. It's James Swan of Australia trailing by 4 points.
Don't worry about Swanee, he'll give his all. It's been very impressive, this kid here at this tournament. He's given his all every fight. It's been no different here in this final today.
Swan has continued to press the action from the opening bell. Scottish fighter there with a 3-punch combination. The lead now 5 points.
Two nice body shots by Swan.
Swan finding it difficult to get off on the inside. Arthur has kept his hands nice and high. And Jeff, Swanee hasn't been as busy in this contest as he was in his previous battles.
Well, he hasn't been allowed to be. He's fighting a much better fighter tonight, but he's still done enough. Look, he's lost 4 points because of the low blows, and he's behind by 2 points. That's 16. That's 6 points he's behind by. Honestly, I believe that if they judge properly in this fight and take those 4 foul points away from Swan, I think he's winning the fight. And most people that are sitting at home most probably feel the same way. They've ever watched a fight before.
Well, obviously, there have to be major changes made to the judging system in amateur boxing.
We'll get some people to sit ringside that have had a fight before.
That's one of them. Arthur obviously realises now that he has this fight in the bag.
Well, at the start of this round, Swan knew he was behind. He's come out, he's done everything possibly that he could do, and he hasn't even got a point for it. Not a point in the last round.
So James Swan had the form going into this contest, but it will be Alex Arthur of Scotland who will be going for gold in 2 days from now.